making good day part of this Wednesday morning, and you know why we love Wednesdays so much.
Look at you.
I know. I thought this is the one time I can use my blanket
She's
on
cold.
TV. I'm always fine. The air is always running in here. Just a little side note. So I always have my blanket.
But you have your knitted blanket.
But I thought I could get away with it.
You can. You absolutely. Look at you, all cozy. All cozy.
And I'm comfortable.
Love it.
Temperature-wise.
It is knit a long day, obviously, and we want to get to some of your projects that you've been working on. When did you make that?
I made this in college. I was still in the dorm, so
that's when you were doing the blocks per week or semester?
Yeah,
or something
so
like that?
it calls for 16 blocks, and I had 16 weeks, including the coursework and then finals week. So I made a block a week.
There you go.
And then I didn't make them
and
exactly
your college
square.
colors.
Yeah. So everybody calls this my Harry Potter blanket, but it's my CMU blanket.
It is not Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's my fire up blanket.
Love it.
Okay, but that's just mine, but we have a lot of great pictures to get to.
Let's get to Becky Stillwagon. This is a blanket that she made, right?
Yes, and you can see there's actually a couple of Afghans there on the couch, it looks like.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So she shared this with me a couple weeks ago, but it looks like it's crochet from what I can see here, chilling on the couch, but it looks fantastic. Love the striping in there.
She says this is to keep her warm during the winter. So much like you.
Yes.
Right now.
Becky and I have the same feelings on this cold.
Our friend Pat Hughes is always up to something.
Oh, that is adorable that she...
There you go, shapey.
Yeah, so of course crocheted. Love the little frills that are coming there by the hooves.
She did say that she loves to do anything with the little loops in there.
Yeah, and just the body nice and fluffy. I'm pretty sure that would be wonderful for a little one.
Would love that. And then speaking of little, this is from Pat too. These are, it's like a little diaper, you know, little bottom and a little hat. So when you have those newborn pictures, that's perfect for that.
Yes.
You've seen them. I've
seen them on Facebook.
Yes. Pat's your gal for that. And she also had a blanket as well. Speaking of blankets, Diane, she had a mistake with this one. She had to rip it out, do it over, and she said it was very frustrating, but look how gorgeous that is.
I was going to say, it's so beautiful, way more experience than my blanket that I have here, but it was well worth the effort. I can see it just by looking at the picture there.
Beautiful. So make sure you show us your projects, whether they're finished or not. What are you working on? Send us those photos. You can post to Diane's Facebook page. You can send them to me. You can upload them through the app, as Diane mentioned as well. Yes. Just make sure you include your name. Hey, if you've got some details on that project, what you made it for, when you made it, who you made it for.
We'd love to hear that.
All those
We're
details.
all working on projects, and of course we'll be checking in on some of our current projects coming up, and we have a lot of good stuff still to come on the knit along.
Yes, yeah, so stay with us this month, for this upcoming month for sure. So I caught up with a group of knitters and crocheters from across the street at the Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Cathedral. You'll remember last summer, I went out with them. I introduced you to them. They were making a delivery to a local nursing home, and they're up to it again. They're at it again.
Well, they've been very busy.
Yes, they have. So since that first drop-off, that was in July, they made 75 more lap blankets during that time. So here's what they do. There's about a dozen of them or so, and kind of on their own time, they crochet, for the most part, 7 by 9 inch squares, and then they come together on the last Tuesday of the month, and they sew them together.
Oh, so everybody
and they make
comes
those
together.
little lap blankets. So this is them. I went with them as they dropped off this donation to the Divine Nursing Home in Sylvania. So look at them bringing them in and dropping them off. We weren't able to get inside and meet with the recipients. With the folks who lived there, the residents there. But the workers there were so grateful to accept those donations, because it's warm hands to warm hearts. The name of their group, and they just want to spread that warmth and that love. It's made with love, and there's nothing more comforting than receiving something. And there's a
lot of community there between the church, but then also the church reaching out to those residents.
Yes, and they know some of their church members are residents of some of these nursing homes too.
Yes, but you also met with another group as well.
I was busy.
Yes. So who else did you meet with?
So this is a group who gets together at the Sylvania Senior Center twice twice a week. They're actually meeting right now. We need to get them to change their meeting time, I think, Diane.
Yeah, they
so
need to
they can
join us for the
tune in
knit-along.
live for the knit-along. They meet Wednesday mornings and then also Friday noons, which is Friday afternoons, which is when I went out there from 2 to 4 at the Sylvania Senior Center. So there's a dozen or so of them. Look at those.
Those are adorable.
Those are little moose. So they donate to Baskets of Care. They donate, which is the, for newly diagnosed breast cancer patients. They donate for Honor Flight, Flag City Honor Flight. There was some, I don't know if you could see it over there in the corner, the red, white, and blue.
Yep.
They do NICU donations as well. So they were working on some really sweet projects. Rita McCormick, she was in the video there a second ago. She was one of the women who I talked to. So you remember the octopi?
Yes, so they're helping with that.
So they make those, they make the hats, they make the blankets, and so it was great meeting with all of you. And both of these groups, they accept donated yarn. So if you have any, I know many of you have asked what to do with it. The Senior Center, the church.
They will take it for you.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited for another one. I'm so happy to see that work in our community as well.
Yes, and great to meet all of you.